I'm Inspector Young, Criminal Investigation, Amsterdam. The gentleman you saw with me is Detective Sergeant Walters. We have no tickets, but I don't want the two people in the compartment to know that. Can you give us tickets now?
Certainly, Inspector. Where are you going?
The Hook. Sergeant, do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
See the man in the green hat?
Yes, sir.
The girl with him. Find out if she's 21.
Try not to be too conspicuous.
Don't worry, I'll blend into the background.
If she's underage, that's our only chance of stopping him.
Does he call that blending into the background?
You're a bit jumpy tonight, aren't you? "21. Well, that's it. Now it's up to Scotland Yard. You want me to cable them?
I'm sticking with him. Tell the chief. And don't forget that cable to Scotland Yard. Scotland Yard.
Inspector Young, sir.
Well, Peter?
How are you, Jim?
Never better. It's good to see you. Sit down.
Well, congratulations on your promotion, Superintendent.
Oh, that. How's Rachel? You two married yet?
Rachel's dead. I thought you knew.
No. I hadn't heard.
Well, down to business. Here's the address. The man is there now with the girl. His name is Torrance. He carries a Swiss passport, but we think he was a Nazi. He's got a brand new racket. He promises girls to take them cheaply to the States or Canada to marry soldiers they knew. Only they end up in South America.
Can you prove any of this?
We only got onto him yesterday. We're having him checked through Interpol.
And the girl, Lisa Held.
Our information is that she is out of a concentration camp. 21 years old. Her parents went to the gas chamber. She has no family left. And now this white slaver's got her.
Did Torrance give immigration this address or a false one?
That address.
And immigration raised no objection to his entry or the girl's?
None?
And I'm afraid we can do nothing about it at this stage.
You've got nothing on the man we might have missed. Well, he's not going to get away with it.
Just what do you mean?
I mean, if the law can't stop him, there are other ways.
Peter, We've been friends, but remember one thing. You have no legal standing as a police officer in this country. If you plan to stay on in London, you must come and dine with us tomorrow. Phyllis would love to see you. If you decide to stay on, that is.
I'm staying on, Jim.
Well, Inspector. I was waiting for you.
You know what I'm here for.
Unofficially, of course. If this were an official visit, you would not be alone.
That's correct. There are only two ways of stopping you. One is to take the girl away from you. The other is to kill you. Now, where is she?
Gone. On her way elsewhere. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Very well, you've made your choice.
But how crude, Inspector. You're not a murderer. I am a legitimate businessman.
You're a white slaver.
Oh, come, look. See, I deal in SS daggers. Souvenirs. For British Tommies and American GIs. You'd be surprised at the profits. The demand is so great for them that they've had to open up a new factory in Germany to manufacture them again.
Show me one.
Blood and honor. Will I remember the pride when I received my own? Sense of consecration. Clever. That makes it self-defense. Stupid of me.
Where's the girl?
But why? What does she matter? A little Jew slut from a...
She matters. She matters. She matters!
Miss Hale? Miss Hale!
Did you kill him?
No.
Why?
Would you have done it?
If I'd had a gun.
Why did you go with Torrance in the first place? You knew he was a Nazi.
Oh, yes. I can spot them anywhere. And the police, too.
Inspector Youngman, Criminal Investigation, Amsterdam. If you did know he was a Nazi, then why did you go with him?
Promised to smuggle me into Palestine.
And you believed him?
Not entirely. But I thought he might. Just as a matter of interest, what was he planning to do with me?
A kind of house in South America.
Oh, that's very funny. It's a private joke, I'm afraid.
Miss Held, I'm going back to Amsterdam. The early boat train leaves in about an hour.
Am I under arrest?
You're free to do as you please.
You want me to go with you?
Only if you wish to. You are a Dutch girl, alone in a strange country. As a police officer, I feel responsible.
There's not much point to it, is there, Inspector? I mean, there's not much point to anything anymore.
Come along, Miss Held. Here. They'll call our train any minute now.
Thank you.
Why can't you get into Palestine?
Haven't you been reading the newspapers? The British won't admit any more immigrants till the state of emergency is lifted.
What were you planning to do in Palestine?
Nurse in a mental hospital for survivors of the camps.
To help others? After what you've been through?
To help myself. To go to my own country, be a part of it. It's the only thing that would give me the feeling that everything that's happened to me has had a point. You called me a Dutch girl. That's not true anymore either. The Nazis took that away, too. Feeling of belonging. Anywhere. Except with people exactly like me. Except with my own kind. And as one of the few who survived the camps, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ask for pity. It's the last humiliation.
Miss Held. What would you say if I offered to help you get to Palestine?
I beg your pardon.
I'll get you to Palestine, Miss Held.
Why? I haven't any money. I gave it all to Torrance.
I don't want any money.
Then what exactly do you want?
Trust me, Miss Held. Just this one time. Believe you can trust someone. Here is my word. I will help you get to Palestine. Hendrika?
Peter! We missed you last night. Oh,
This is Miss Held, my sister Annika.
how do you do?
Miss Held will be staying with us for a few days.
Of course, you're very welcome.
Where's Mother?
In the kitchen.
I'll be right back.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that you remind me of someone. Have you relatives called Gerhardt? Rachel Gerhardt?
No, I have no relatives.
She was a friend of Peter's. As a matter of fact, they were engaged. Take your coat off, please.
I shall ask for a few days' leave. Fly her out to Tangier. And that's it.
Isn't there an organization for these people?
Yes, but Palestine is sealed up tight. Her only chance is to get there illegally by boat from Tangier.
Illegally? And you're a police officer?
A policeman is supposed to be a servant of justice. Mother, legal or not, this is something I have to do.
You're very like your father, Peter.
There's one big difference. When the test came, he did the right thing. He joined the underground. If I'd done the same, maybe Rachel would still be alive.
Where is this girl?
With Annika. Mother, this is Miss Held.
How do you do?
How do you...
I should like to speak with Miss Held. Alone.
Very well, Mother. Annika?
Please sit down.
Thank you.
How long have you known my son, Miss Held?
Only since last night.
Last night? And yet already you've been able to influence him.
I haven't tried to influence him.
Haven't you?
Why don't you say what you mean, Mrs. Yeoman?
Isn't it obvious?
You think I'm a prostitute, and I'm taking advantage of your son. I'm afraid that's impossible.
Is it? And after spending only one night together, you...
I told you it's impossible. I was in the medical research block at Auschwitz.
Peter? Peter?
What did you say to her?
I'm afraid I misunderstood. She's only just left.
Miss Held, I have some arrangements to make before we can leave.
Please let me go.
Please listen to me. I promised you something.
It doesn't matter. What your mother said is true.
You still don't believe me, do you? Miss Held, I promised to help you get to Palestine, and I will. Come on. Wait for me here. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Sit down, young man. Have a good trip?
Yes, sir. The girl is safely back in Amsterdam.
Yes, I am aware of that.
I should like to arrange for a week's leave of absence, sir.
What for?
Private reasons.
It's a pity to invade your privacy, Inspector, but perhaps you would care to explain that cable from London.
didn't kill him, sir. I admit that I struck him, but I did not shoot.
Of course you didn't. He wasn't shot, he was stabbed. Your friend Superintendent Cobb has been on the phone with the details. He wants you, and above all, he wants that girl.
She had nothing to do with it.
Are you so sure of
She
that?
left the flat before I did. Torrance was alive when I left.
He's dead now. Listen to me, young man. I am not accusing you of killing the man. I know you better than that. For the moment, I will accept your word about the girl, too. But wouldn't it be better, if you're innocent, to go back of your own free will and face the music? Don't you see, Inspector, anything else would be a plain confession of guilt. Bring the girl here, and we'll arrange transportation for you. I can't understand it. An experienced police officer like you getting mixed up with people of that sort, this common refuse of Europe. Well, Inspector, did you hear what I said?
Yes, sir.
Rawson, he's just left my office. What do you think, Walters?
I think he's telling the truth.
I agree.
Then why are you having him followed, sir?
Because he thinks the girl killed Torrance. And so do I. Coffee?
Well, thank you, sir.
Don't speak to me. Turn your back on me. Something's happened. You know the barge exchange off the dam rock?
Yes?
Meet me there in half an hour.
Better get a description of the girl so we can put it on the teletype.
Yes, sir. She's 5'6", or 5.5. Brown hair, blue eyes. She's wearing an old gray cardigan, gray blouse, lisle stockings, black shoes, dark blue beret, and a trench coat.
You're observant, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
You can't take on a load of sugar beet tomorrow, man. Your wife's got to see the doctor Wednesday to take that cast off her leg.
I'll knock it off myself with a hammer.
Jan.
Oh, now, Gertrude's a good woman, and she deserves better than having you whack away at her leg with a hammer.
Jan, can I have a word in private?
You're rich enough, yours. Now, look, why don't you turn your barge into a houseboat, eh? And let her plant some beets for a change. Well, Peter, what can I do for you?
I have a problem. I have to get a girl across the border, unofficially.
Oh, well. How do you plan on crossing?
I thought maybe on an X-barge from the underground days.
Oh, no more X-barges. You police have seen to that.
Well, if you were in my place, how would you go about it?
On an X-barge.
I thought you just said you didn't have any.
Oh, maybe I can find one or two at a pinch. Here. Remember the Hauser? Well, she's the Hendrika now. Captain Brandt.
Hendrika.
Lost his wife last year. He's looking for a deckhand. He's carrying scrap iron to Paris. At least that's what's on his papers. You any good in the water?
I started out in the harbor police.
Oh, of course. I must be losing my memory. Captain Brandt! Vessel Hendrika! Captain Brandt! Vessel Hendrika! Captain Brandt!
Well, Decoy?
Well, neighbor, I've solved your problem. I've got your deckhand to Paris and a woman to look after you.
No woman. I've only one cabin for it, and I don't want any hanky-panky.
They're married.
Worse, married couples take over the boat. Who the devil are you?
Oh, he's the deckhand.
Puny, fancy clothes, not up to the work. Don't want him.
Oh, well, just as you say, neighbor. Captain Skull, Vessel Adventure.
I won't pay more than 30 for both of them, not a guilder more.
Captain Skull.
35.
Captain.
40.
You got yourself a crew, Captain.
I'm sailing today in 1 hour exactly.
Where's your barge?
You call me sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm tied up at the West Basin near the ferry.
Thanks, Jan.
He doesn't look like a deckhand to me.
The flower stall across the street. I'll have some of those, please.
Here you are, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Listen carefully. Meet me in an hour at the West Basin, the barge Hendrika.
Hendrika.
In an hour exactly.
All right. Keep a check on the airport. I don't think he's that big a fool. The same for railroads and buses. It's too obvious. I think he'll try and get out by water, probably fishing boat or barge.
We can't search every barge in Amsterdam.
Just find out if any barge has taken on passengers answering to their description. All right, get moving.
Could you help me, please? I'm looking for the barge Hendrika.
Hendrika? Which Hendrika?
Is there more than one?
More like a dozen. There's Captain Vanderpool's Hendrika, Captain Uthout's Hendrika, Captain Schuyler's Hendrika.
Thank you very much.
Miss Hale! Come on. We're ready to cast off.
Evening.
Good evening.
My wife, Lisa, Captain Brandt.
Your wife, huh? Can she cook?
An excellent cook. Lisa, get below and start getting the dinner.
I give the orders on this boat. All right, you heard what he said. Get below. Well, what are you standing about for? Get forward and cast off.
Yes, sir.
No smoking on my ship. No smoking, no drinking, no licentious behavior. I'm a God-fearing man.
Yes, Captain.
How long have you two been married?
2 years.
I don't believe she's your wife at all. In fact, Mr. Deckhand, I don't believe a single word you've told me.
Captain.
Policeman, huh? What do you want on my barge?
What we bargained for. Passage to Paris. I'm on a special mission. The girl's my cover.
That could be a forgery.
It could be, but it isn't.
Well, we can soon check up on you. Police headquarters up ahead. So you thought I was going to turn you in, Inspector? Well, I won't. Not for the moment, that is. But it's going to cost you, Inspector. Let's say your fare to Paris. 200 guilders each.
We're not paying 200 guilders, Captain. We're not paying 1 guilder.
And why not, Inspector?
Because I know what you're carrying down there in the X-hold.
Can't you see the toll bridge up ahead? Get aft and pay him. Outside. The dog stays outside. Do you understand?
Yes, Captain. Come on, girl.
Mollendorf. We're tying up here for the night. It's not bad down there. I think you'll be comfortable enough if you leave the hatch open. I'll sleep on deck.
Thank you, Inspector.
Now that we're married, I think you better get used to calling me Peter.
Peter, why has everything changed? Why are we hiding?
They might try to stop us. After all, it's not very legal what we're doing.
Mr. Deckhand! Hey, Mr. Deckhand. Mr. Deckhand, wake up.
Huh?
You better go to your wife. She's crying. Can you hear?
I can't hear anything.
I can. I can hear everything on board this barge. Everything. She's been crying on and off for an hour. Tell her to shut up so I can get some sleep.
This help? Lisa.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be such a baby. It was just a nightmare.
It woke you up?
I wasn't sleeping. My nightmares come when I'm awake.
So do mine.
Are yours about Rachel?
What do you know about Rachel?
Your sister mentioned her. She said you were engaged. Why don't you tell me about her? Might help.
Well, when the Nazis came, they asked us, the police, to stay on duty during the occupation. Some of us did. It was all we knew, our profession, our career. Can you understand that?
Of course. Many times the Dutch police helped us.
I thought maybe the Nazis would leave Rachel alone because of me, a policeman they more or less trusted. They did. They did leave her alone. Until just before the British came to Amsterdam. Then they took her away. I don't know why they did it just then, when they knew they were beaten. When I arrived, they were just loading her onto a truck. I did nothing. I just stood there. I didn't even answer when she called to me. I let them take her. I did nothing.
Good night, Hendrika.
Where's your husband?
Thought you sent him ashore to buy supplies.
Well, he should be back by now. I want to get through the next lot before dark.
Where did you get this?
From Sergeant Walters.
Walters here?
He came to the barge.
What is he now?
He said he was going back to Amsterdam.
Do you know what he did coming here? The chance he took. 30 years on the force, all gone up in smoke if ever they found out.
Why didn't you tell me, Peter? You thought I killed Torrance. I told you the truth. I would have killed him. I had no opportunity. Of course, we have to go back. I promised the sergeant we would.
Do you know what it will mean if we go back? You'll be arrested, extradited to England, locked up.
I know.
It might take you weeks to prove your innocence, maybe months. You may never prove it. You may be interned. You may go to prison. You may never get another chance to go to Palestine.
I know. I'm ready.
Are you?
I can't. I can't save myself at your expense. I can't let you wreck your whole career for my sake.
It's not for your sake, for mine. That's what I was trying to tell you last night. Look, you know where you have to go, to where your whole life depends on your going. Well, your road to Palestine is my road, to where I have to go.
Get forward and cast off. What do you think this is? Mevrouw van Bombershoek's backyard? Get the washing off that line. Wait a minute. Here, put these on. Don't want you slipping and stumbling all over the barge.
Thank you.
Oh, don't thank me. I'm going to take the price of them off your wages.
Come on, Koba. Come on, Koba. Come on. Come on. Come on, Koba. Come on.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm letting Koba in.
Well, you can't. I told you before, she stays outside.
Now, don't be silly. Nobody believes that. Will you take Koba, Peter?
All right, I've got it.
There, you see? She isn't happy inside. She feels cooped up.
She just can't believe it. Give her time. I know exactly how she feels.
What about my supper?
It's all ready.
Who told you to put out the good plates? Where did those flowers come from?
Peter and I picked them back at the last lot.
I knew this would happen. Women always do it.
Do what?
Take over the ship. And when they arose early on the morrow morning, behold, Dagon was fallen upon his face to the ground before the ark of the Lord. And the head of Dagon and both the palms of his hands were cut off upon the threshold. Only the stump of Dagon was left to him. Amen. Captain Brandt? Shh. For what we are about to receive, O Lord, make us truly thankful. Bless our moorings this night and protect us from thieves, wash, and the weather. Amen. What do you want?
Sergeant Gunrunning, Mosendal Police.
Anything wrong?
Nothing wrong, Captain. This gentleman's from the Bureau of Agriculture.
This is a quarantine district. Are you carrying any grain or vegetables?
Just scrap iron for Paris.
Right, Captain. Sorry to disturb you. Good appetite.
Lost your appetite, Inspector? Hmm?
Good night, Lisa.
Good night.
Outside. Koba, outside. You, Koba, out! I said! I suppose you'll be wanting to sleep inside, too.
I thought maybe in the wheelhouse.
That's what that woman has done to the ship. No discipline. You can take the spare bunk in my cabin.
Thanks, Captain.
But only for this one night, remember? Go forward and keep a lookout.
You're making my head ache.
Oh, leave her alone. She's navigating. Listen, another dog, another barge. If it went for the dogs, there'd be a collision every minute. We should reach the border tomorrow.
How we get through? Won't they want to see our papers?
Don't worry. We'll manage.
I'll be sorry when we leave the barge. I wish it could just go on and on. Captain Brandt, Koba, you. It's like a fairy tale.
And at the end, another fairy tale. Palestine.
Oh, no. That's real. Palestine. The state of Israel. It's real. I've seen it.
You've seen it?
It's something you won't believe. Sometimes I don't believe it myself. It was the last week of the war. We were herded out of the death camp. Everyone knew liberation was near. No one believed we'd make it. All of a sudden, the Nazi guards disappeared. Just vanished. None of us even saw them go. I ran into the trees. I heard the sound of a heavy engine. A rattling, like a big wagon. I hid behind a tree. I knew what it was, of course. A tank. And then I saw it. I was crazy with panic. I tried to jump up and run away, but I couldn't. I couldn't even look away. And then it veered off. And I saw painted on its side a huge Star of David. Later, I found out it was the only Israeli tank in the Allied army. There was just one, and I saw it. Been running after that tank ever since. Now, thanks to you, maybe.
Finished it? No. But at least they lynched that horse thief. Thought for a while there the varmint would get away. Early start tomorrow. Must cross the border before dark. After we cross, do you plan to stay aboard or make off by yourselves?
We signed on for Paris, sir.
Won't be in Paris for weeks. On the other hand, you could fly to Tangier from Brussels. You'll be there in a day or two.
You really do hear everything on board this ship, don't you, Captain? You also know how we plan to cross?
Naturally. That is why you chose to inflict yourself on my barge. Who's your contact in Tangier?
We have none.
If your aim is to get that girl into Palestine, you've got to use your brains as well as your guts. I know a man there who might help you. A Dutchman, Klaas van der Pink, used to skipper a barge out of Rotterdam. The police were after him, so he ran off to North Africa. He's a smuggler there now in a big way, including immigrants into Palestine. We correspond occasionally. You'd better get in touch with him. The Hotel Tazan. Here. Write it down. And don't be misled by his exterior. Van der Pink may look mean, and he is mean. No heart of gold inside. But he may just help you if you pay him enough money. Tell him I sent you.
I'm very grateful to you, Captain Brent.
You and this wife of yours, are you thinking of marrying her someday?
Nothing could be further from my thoughts.
You mean her thoughts, don't you? Anyway, if you do find yourself at the loose end afterward, get in touch with me through old Decoy at the exchange. I need a partner, and you seem less useless than most. You even have a few brains. Look how you cheated me out of my 400 guilders. By the way, how did you know what I was carrying in the X-hold?
I didn't.
It's time. You'd better get below. Call me when you're ready.
What's down there?
Captain Brandt's other cargo furs for Paris. This is what they called an X-barge during the resistance. Come on.
I won't go in there. Not the camp.
You mean not again?
They had a box like that at the camp. Punishment box they used to nail.
Lisa, don't lose your nerve now.
Oh, you didn't tell me! No! I don't know what I'm
Are you ready? We're nearly there. Ready?
Lisa.
Come up forward with me.
All right, tie up.
You were informed you were carrying a married couple. Now take Kent and the cook. Where are they?
Oh, those two. The devil must have sent them. Listen. I tell you, neighbor, I was shocked. So I threw them both off the ship in Molenhoop, and good riddance.
What's the matter with that dog?
Oh, rats. I fumigate every trip, but they come back. Go back. Shite.
Nothing up forward, sir. Nothing in the cargo hold. Take a good look at this man, Inspector.
I thought I'd seen his ugly mug before. Hieronymus Brandt, arrested 3 times for smuggling.
I have lived a blameless life, Inspector. Besides, they couldn't prove anything. Now, if you've quite finished, I'd be grateful if you'd get your ugly mug off my ship.
I haven't started with you
Sergeant,
yet,
we're
Brandt.
wasting time. The people we want are probably at Mullendorf.
Yours?
All right, you can come up now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Listen.
Good luck, Inspector. Good luck is stupid.
The faithful are being called to prayers by electrical transcription. Cheers. Not that I am an atheist. Far from it. God exists, all right. He's everywhere, watching and listening. But don't be tricked into thinking you can make a deal with him. For he has no heart, no pity, no weakness. Nothing human at all. Except some traits that make me think he just possibly might be a Dutchman. Oh, that's for the bats. Every night they come swarming in here and I serve them right back into heaven. Drink?
No, thank you, no.
Tell me, Inspector, what put this crazy notion into your head of smuggling this girl into Palestine? What's your secret?
I have no secret. Perhaps I can't make a deal with God, but I was told I could make one with you.
You're all the same. Crusaders, desperados, do-gooders, rapists, collaborateurs, and Christians. You all have one thing in common, a secret, a guilty secret, the worm in the apple. What's yours, Inspector? Adventure? Remorse? None.
What's your price, Captain Vander Pink?
Now you hit on the eternal truth. Every man his price. Take, for instance, my Captain Ayoub. He's an Arab. Every time he takes a cargo into Palestine, he beats his breast because he's betraying his own people. He's sold his soul to the devil. That's me. And his price is exorbitant. Then there's Captain Nachgeist, a Polish Jew, who sails his launch as if he were Lohengrin, astride his swan. As he works for nothing, the one balances against the other in my books. Everything balances. One man thinks he's a criminal, the other a saint. Yet they both do exactly the same work.
How much do you want?
Oh, 5,000 American dollars, or the equivalent in guilders, francs, pesetas, whatever you have. In advance. Cheers.
I can't pay that much.
Of course not. But we might, as you say, make a deal.
What kind of deal?
You're familiar with boats. I'm short of skippers. You go on this trip to take the girl in, it'll be a trial run for you, and it'll prove that I keep my bargain. Then I'll give you a boat of your own, and you work for me for 1 year without pay.
Slave labor.
Huh. Oh, no, not at all. There'd be bonuses, and you'll have plenty of opportunity to steal from me. All my captains do.
Someone watching this house?
There usually is. Arab or European?
European, I think.
Not that it matters. Well, Inspector?
That's my only choice. $5,000 or work on one of your smuggling boats for a year, without pay.
You can always try my competition.
Who's that?
The Americans. They make a big business of running immigrants into Palestine. A business based on money and remorse. The Americans have plenty of both. They keep an agent here, Mr. Brown. He's a shop in the Medina, in the old quarter. Mr. Brown sells watches, and a British watch, Mr. Brown. I could even ask for a 14-jewel gamma.
Is that a password?
The Americans have a nice sense of melodrama.
Why should you tell me this?
Immigrants are not my favorite merchandise. When you pack 100 or so of them into a small launch, guns are cleaner and more profitable.
Is that how you think of these people? As merchandise?
Out of my way. Here they come. 15 lambs! 40 lambs! 30, 15. They're pink. Like yours, sir.
Thank you so much. Splendid example of the horseshoe arch, isn't it? I'm absolutely potty about Moorish architecture. At home I get so bored with the brick and red tile, actually. You're not English, are you? German? Belgian?
Dutch? Extremely busy?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Am I keeping you? Yes, you Dutchmen, always on the go. Always busy with the good works, eh? We must have another chat sometime.
Don't you like it?
I think it's beautiful. And so are you.
Here.
What's this?
Your change. When it came right down to it, I couldn't buy more than one dress.
I wanted you to spend that on yourself.
No, please. It seems that all I ever give you is something that was yours to begin with. I'm always taking from you, giving nothing in return.
I told you at the beginning I didn't ask for payment. I still don't. You've given me a great deal, Lisa. Just to see you like this, eager, radiant. You've no idea how much you've changed, believe me. There's one more thing. You also know, of course, that I've fallen in love with you.
Don't, Peter.
I'm trying to be objective about it. You still despise me a little, don't you?
That's not true. I think you're a wonderful man. Everything you've done for me, the kind of person you are.
But you don't love me.
Don't make me answer that. Please don't. It's not what you think it is. It's not that at all.
Tell me one thing, Lisa. Is there any hope for me?
No. No hope.
As soon as I've changed, we'll have dinner. And I'll tell you about Vander Pink.
Well, we do seem to be falling over each other, don't we? Do you mind if I join you? My name is Dickens. Roger, not Charles. Everyone makes that mistake.
Miss Held.
How do you do? She's a lovely... isn't she? Well, I mean, she's, constructive, if you see what I mean.
Mr. Dickens is a student of Moorish architecture. At least he was earlier this evening.
Do I detect a note of irony, Inspector Youngman? Jolly good.
Who are you?
Oh, no, I'm very important, actually, sir. Now, I've been waiting for you to turn up at Captain Vander Pink's or Mr. Brown's.
You can't touch Miss Held in Tangier. There's no extradition.
Oh, my interest in Miss Held is quite negative. Merely that she doesn't go to Palestine. Oh, do you mean about that London business? Oh, I can assure you that Scotland Yard has quite forgotten about Miss Held.
Have they?
Oh, quite. No, I'm not a policeman, sir, but I can tell you that she was seen coming down the fire escape before you left the apartment. Oh, no, Inspector, Miss Held didn't kill Torrance. You did. What? Do you mean to say that all this time, each of you has gone on thinking that the other one did it? How extraordinary. Oh, no, it was you, Inspector. Well, inadvertently, of course. Your fingerprints did not appear on the knife. No, the police theory is that Torrance fell on the knife when you struck him.
What are the charges against me?
Manslaughter. Mind you, sir, considering the situation and, well, the nature of your victim, well, any British court would be inclined to leniency. But if you persist in running away, well, it does look bad, doesn't it? So...
Advising me to give myself up?
Well, it's really none of my business.
What is your business, Mr. Dickens?
Well, I've been detailed to, report on all your movements.
Report where?
Naval headquarters at Gibraltar. I'm sorry.
Why are you telling us this?
To save you a great deal of trouble and expense. If you succeed in getting Miss Held onto a boat, she'll be followed across the Mediterranean and picked up the moment she enters Palestine waters. Don't try it, Inspector. For your own sake, don't try it. You haven't a chance. I'm sorry, Miss Held.
So it's all over.
It's only begun. The boats get through all the time. It's the oldest police trick in the world. Mr. Dickens wants to save himself trouble and expense by scaring us out of trying. You scared, Lisa?
Not if you're not.
Good. Tomorrow we see Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown here?
Yes? What can I do for you?
I'd like to see a 14-jewel gamma.
Okay. I think I have one or two I can show you. This way, please. Any living relatives?
No,
Mr. Youngman is...
he's a friend.
I won't be going with her.
I see. Okay. I think we can help you. Now, there's one other thing, a medical checkup. I'll give you a...
Checkup? Why?
A great many people came out of the camps with TB, cardiac disease. The voyage may be rugged, and sometimes there's trouble on the beaches. We prefer healthy immigrants. He's just around the corner here. Name is Dr. Metropolis. If you'll give him this. Will you go out the back way? I'll be along in a few minutes.
Lisa,
Is this it?
and this is as far as we go. I'm not going to let you see the doctor if it upsets you.
Isn't it their condition?
Their condition, not mine. I'll get you to Palestine without the Americans.
You mean Vanderpink? You'd do even that for me?
Come on.
No, I can't let you, Peter. I'm all right. Really. I'm ready.
I cannot help you unless you tell me.
Oh, it's too humiliating.
You are a girl of spirit. You must know that people cannot be humiliated. They can only humiliate themselves. Now, please, please, Miss Helt. Please. This happened at the medical research block at Auschwitz.
Yes. I was assigned there in 1944. They used us for anatomy lessons like cadavers.
Go on, please.
I'll never forget that day. Every single thing that happened. It was snowing when they brought me across the compound. Big flakes. Everything was a whirl of white. They gave me an injection in the back. I was conscious the whole time. I could see them and myself reflected in the mirror of the surgical lab. The faces. The young faces of the medical students. The theater was full. There were 1,000 eyes, all staring down. The SS doctors operated. They wore rubber gloves. Touched me. There were women. nurses dressed in white for charity. The doctors lectured as they worked. Their voices were cold, matter of fact, not cruel. I didn't matter, you see. I was just a part of the lesson. A guinea pig. I wanted to tell them something. I couldn't get my mouth open. I tried to tell them. We are people. We are human beings!
Good morning, Mr. Brown.
Good morning. She's still in there?
Yes. It's been more than an hour now.
Here.
Thank you.
Better?
I've lived with this for a long time. It helped to talk about it. I'm lucky, I suppose. Some of the girls, they did skin grafts. Dr. Metropolis, could you tell me the truth about myself? I'm not afraid to know. Not now.
Well, the surgical procedures were apparently expert. Whether there has been any permanent damage, that is difficult to say. I have not the facilities here for thorough examination. Mentally...
You think my mind has been affected?
Well, there are bound to be some scars there, too. Miss Hilt, I want you to tell me. Have you ever tried to have relations with a man? Have you wanted to?
What would be the point in wanting if I could never be a real wife to any man? Give him children?
This we do not know. Is there someone you would like to marry? The man who brought you here?
I only want to go to Palestine.
You have not answered my question.
There is no answer. I was foolish ever to think there could be.
Then you have considered it. Has he made any advances?
I have never let him touch me. I never have, and I never will. Please, Doctor, that's enough. I'm sorry.
I think, Miss Hilt, you'd better get dressed. It's amazing. I never thought I would see one of them alive. But apart from all this, she is in perfect health. There is no reason why we should not send her on to Palestine.
No. Not Palestine, Doctor. Nuremberg.
Nuremberg? Send her back to Germany? What for?
To be a witness, of course. In the war crimes trials. We've been looking for someone like her, a survivor of the medical research program. She is a weapon, I tell you.
Mr. Brown, I can understand how you as a Jew feel about
As
this.
it happens, Inspector, I am a practicing Methodist from Kansas City.
Very well, but the girl herself wants to go to Palestine.
What good can she do her people in Palestine? Another nurse? Another untrained hand on a collective farm? But at Nuremberg, she can be of unique service to us. Do you realize what the prosecution can do with her? The evidence, the visual, clinical evidence.
I can imagine what it would do to what's left of her privacy, her dignity.
That doesn't matter. She would be the first to tell you that. Now, listen to me, sir. You are a policeman. Now, would you let a murderer go free in order to spare the feelings of a witness?
Even a policeman believes in mercy. God's own mercy. Isn't that good Methodist doctrine? You heard what he said?
Yes, I heard him.
Do I understand correctly, Mr. Brown? You refuse to send her to Palestine.
That is correct. I'll send her to Nuremberg. If she agrees, of course. The decision, after all, is hers.
I'd like to think it over. Shall we go, Peter? I'll let you know tonight, Mr. Brown. Thank you again, Doctor.
Are you, celebrating something?
Oh. Celebrate with
Manage.
All your troubles are over, Mr. Dickens. You can call off your dogs. She's going to Nuremberg to be a witness at the trials. A live exhibit.
Ah, yes, Nuremberg. Well, taking everything into consideration, it's a wise decision.
More than wise, it's historical. History proves it, doesn't it?
And proves what?
Vengeance is better than mercy. Hate is stronger than love.
Well, there's room in the world for hate, too. I was with the first Allied troops into Auschwitz. Come on, sir, you better go to bed and sleep it off. May I see you home?
That's a good idea. Suddenly very sleepy. Sleep well tonight. There's no problems of conscience. They have just called the flight. Inspector.
Here's your ticket, Miss Held. There'll be somebody from the War Crimes Commission to meet you in Nuremberg. You'll be in good hands. And I congratulate you on your decision. You've done the right thing.
Thank you very much, Mr. Brown.
In spite of my chief, I know what that child needs. It is not to go to Nuremberg.
What are you trying to say?
She's in love with you for one thing. It is perfectly obvious. That is why she's running away.
Lisa! Tell me one thing, Lisa, and tell me the truth. Do you still want to go to Palestine?
Yes. Yes! Yes!
Game, set, and match.
Admiral de la Rota is a bit slow, but Captain Ayoub's the best. He'll get you there if anyone will.
Will we be carrying any cargo?
Oh, K-ration, something harmless of that sort. It'll be a trial run for you as my newest recruit. I wouldn't care to risk a really valuable cargo, especially with a man I'm not paying. Cheers.
And there's Dickens and the British Navy.
Yes, I've given that some thought, too. They let you through, all right, provided they're convinced you're not taking something into Palestine, but bringing something out.
What, for instance?
We could make Mr. Dickens believe I'm using the girl as a decoy to bring Haganah leaders out of Palestine for a secret conference. He knows we've done it before.
Mr. Dickens may not believe you this time.
I don't expect him to, but he believe you. You're a priceless asset, Inspector. A transparent sincerity.
Thank you.
Not at all. Do you know how to get in touch with Mr. Dickens?
Is that all?
Yes. Except the small matter of our contract. Now, let me see, where did I put it? Yeah, here it is. Just sign both copies.
You call this a binding legal document?
Spoken like a Dutchman. What you really mean is what would happen if you walked out on me.
What would happen?
You'd be shot. Cheers.
So it's the Madre Dolorosa at 16:05 tomorrow.
News travels fast in Tangier.
Well, I'm sorry. It's the only boat Vanderpink has in port, and the tide tables are public property. Drink? Well, you should have a pleasant trip, Inspector. Until you reach Palestine waters. Waiter? 2 whiskies, please.
There's no appeal I can make to you.
No, I'm afraid not, sir. I'm sorry. I've already reported to Gibraltar.
What will happen when they stop us?
The girl will be sent to a camp in Cyprus.
Another camp?
Well, hardly the same thing, sir, but, yes, a camp. And you, I'm afraid, will be held for extradition. I'm sorry.
Please stop saying you're sorry. You English are always saying you're sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look, I'm only interested in the girl. I found out the real reason why Vanderpink's willing to send a boat with a single immigrant and a cargo of K-rations.
Yes, I wondered about that.
We're to bring 3 men out of Palestine. Haganah leaders, important ones, for a conference.
How did you learn this?
Is it worth it to you to let us through?
Oh, Vanderpink must be losing his touch. Is that the best you could think of? No, it won't wash, Inspector. If I were to send that on to Gibraltar, they'd think I'd gone clean off my loaf.
I don't ask you to accept his word. Would you accept mine?
For what?
My promise that it would be worth your while to wait for that boat to come out of Palestine.
Explain yourself.
The Pillars of Hercules. Yes, the ancient Greeks thought Hercules push mountains apart to let sea come through. Foolish, perhaps, but who knows?
Who knows?
The Phoenicians come this way, sail south around Africa, north to England, very brave peoples. Then come Romans, Moors, Crusaders, Arabs. All very brave peoples, not afraid. Now you come, very brave peoples, not afraid. Now, if Lady forgive, you want me to show you your duty, yes?
Of course, Captain Ayoub.
Cabin for lady here.
Thank you.
Don't mention. Most honored.
I take over watch now.
I've only been on an hour.
Better I take. Current very tricky here in Straits.
Good night.
Sleep well.
It's hard to believe we've come so far. Soon we'll be saying goodbye.
Do you want to, Peter? Say goodbye.
No.
I hoped maybe you might want to stay on in Palestine. You mean Vanderpink?
I signed a contract, Lisa.
I won't try to thank you again. I have made a terrible mess of your life.
You don't really believe that. Didn't you hear Captain Ayub? He saw something in us that wasn't there before, at least not in me. Not afraid, he said. And I'm not. Not afraid of my thoughts, or my past, or my conscience.
In McKern.
Peter? Something's happened. We've stopped.
Rations, Captain Ayub. Vanderpink gave me his word.
Gently, gently. No, loaded. But I no like guns in belly.
He's running guns on my word to the British that we carry no contraband.
Captain Vanderpink is businessman, no? You make deal with him, yes?
Now he's broken it. There's no deal now.
Ah, he thought you say that. He gave me a letter for you. Here.
I apologize, Inspector, but business is business. And I am first of all a Dutchman. I have torn up our contract. Both copies. Cheers. Van der Pink. Well, now we know. It was all a trick to get those guns on board.
Is it so terrible after all? He's torn up the contract. You're free. Oh, Peter.
Lisa? Come on up. I thought you'd like to see it. I just got a glimpse of land.
Palestine?
The plan is to cross the 3-mile limit at night and land at dawn. The Haganah will meet us on the beach. What's the matter?
Inspector! Inspector!
Who are they?
Gunrunners from North Africa. Van der Pink lose many cargoes to them. Black wheel, please. Lady, be so kind to go below. Mahmoud! 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 Oiga! Padre la máquina! Oiga, Madre Dolorosa!
Go below, Lisa.
Madre Dolorosa! Deseo hablar con el capitán.
I'm staying with you. We're lucky together, Peter.
Oh, stay down. Gonna need our luck. Land.
Dawn. 1 hour. She's better?
Worse. I'm afraid the bullet touched a lung.
She's in the hands of her God.
That patrol boat still there?
I see her light just now. She make talk with some other British ship.
They'll have a doctor, at least a sick bay.
We carry guns.
Dump them. We have no choice, Ayub. We're going back. I'm going to send a distress signal.
She will live until she reach the land of her God. He wait for her there on the beach. Hope you're not angry with me.
She dead?
She alive. She asked for you.
Now. I'll ask them if they can get you to a doctor right away.
Peter.
Very well. You shall arrive in style.
Captain Berger.
Is there a doctor with you? There's a girl aboard who's very badly hurt.
We'll do the best we can, sir. See if you can raise Dr. Klein.
Mercury, this is Jawbone calling. Mercury, this is Jawbone calling. Are you receiving me, Mercury?
She'll be very happy to see you. She's come a long way for this. Lisa, this is Captain Berger.
Transfer of cargo complete, sir.
All right. Let's go. Will you bring her things, please?
In the boats, everybody. In the boats.
I'll come ashore with you.
Receiving you, Mercury. Over. Go ahead, Mercury. Over. Roger, Mercury. Make it fast. I've raised Dr. Klein, sir. He's meeting us at the farmhouse.
Lisa. Look. Get her to that doctor. And hurry.
Do not be sad. One girlfriend still with us. How foolish they are. They think we are bringing someone they want out of Palestine.
We are?